And we're back. In the Evil House security room.
You know what I like? We start the video recordings. We start the recordings at the countdown, so the title of his videos makes sense.
Even though I edit out the countdown in post.
Leave it in for like the final episode, just to be symbolic. So I don't really know if New Game Plus was what's exclusive to New Game Plus exactly, like that we've seen so far that would not be in a regular game, like the movie script stuff and everything.
Most of the characters.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
The big shot. Oh no! Most of the characters. Well, mainly.
He's running like Naruto. No, there he goes. He's got the anime run.
Okay, the New Game Plus features are most of the characters and story, the stun globe being powered up, and the lucky coins.
Hey, I only saw one of them in the basement. I think. Oh, okay.
See, there's their projectile attack. It's a 2D acid spit.
I hope it's not like Cyrax's net.
Nah, it just hits you.
No, yeah, if it was Cyrax's net, it would be called the Horizoner.
It's more like Reptile's acid spit.
Yeah, or like, is it like the game like Vinho?
I would say the Horizoners are Nitara if she was not terrible. Because basically...
Quite the opposite of terrible.
Nitara is basically Tanya, but terrible. That's her moveset. I probably should have used the Magnum instead, but I want to conserve the bullets.
Wow, those are really big, strong enemies. You got hit like 3 times, and they did take you down to alert.
Well, they are pretty much the second strongest enemy.
Frog? Oh no, it was a big shot.
The big shots pretty much are frogs.
What's the strongest though?
Horizoner. At least as far as normal enemies go. 5 hits and I'm still fine.
Is there a boss?
Yeah, there is a boss. And the boss is...
Just one or is more than one of them?
I would say... 3. Well, 3 unique ones, 4 ones in total. Okay, time for us to play around with the panels. So, our big hint is we know that panel is last, for sure. Now look closely at what the panel spells out. Because we're going to need that to solve another puzzle.
Look like gibberish.
Well, it says, if you like read Connect 4 style, it says Project Sin.
Seth?
Oh my god, yeah! This is where Street Fighter 4 got its idea from.
Holy shit. Dude.
So yeah.
Sure he's not the final boss, I quit.
Vampire Jury. And she can also do...
Oh, I thought you put that in and it worked. And I was about to say I fucking quit.
No, it's even...
I was gonna say that would have made me quit the video. Recording ends early, I'm leaving. Like, oh, what's the password, guys? Password!
Well, considering what their other security measures are.
You're right, maybe it would make the most sense to put the fucking lights out.
So yeah, you had to notice that the puzzle you just solved gave you the solution to this puzzle.
Oh, so when are you gonna go to Turian? Sorry, I can't help but notice it looks like a Metroid map.
I would totally love to do Metroid 2 Remake starring Keith.
So wait, what did that open up? I wasn't really paying attention.
So we have to go back to that security control room. That was past the 2 scrapers.
Oh, the Japanese one?
No, not that one.
No. Fuck, I don't remember.
It's not a very memorable room. It's the one where I got keycards A and B.
I don't remember any of that!
Fine, you'll just have to see it then. It's near
right. I'm sorry, this game is very strange.
It's near the room where that corpse was raising the roof.
Again, that was like a week ago.
You suck.
This game is like that, isn't it?
Well, I remember this probably because I beat it 4 times prior to this.
Yeah, they say your memory improves as you suffer. How did it feel, having beaten this game 5 times?
Deep.
Fear or just
Deep. Also, yay, it's our friends, the Wolfmen.
Well, he tried to blindside you there.
It kinda doesn't work considering his footsteps.
He's doing Zangief's walk, I just noticed.
If only he had the spinning lariat to get through these shotgun blasts.
Just trying to picture what that would look like.
And then I would have to slit my own wrists at that.
You would have the ST Zangief grab range. It would just kill you.
Funny thing though is, I don't know if they hit me in this video or not, but if they do hit you, they do something really funny afterwards.
Could they dance?
No, they basically taunt, and it's like the most amazing thing. It's like whenever I take a stock off of you. But they're
How often
taunt.
does that happen again?
How often does what? Me taking a stock off
The
you?
taunt. Oh, the taunt. So, like, they do it every time they attack, or
Every time they hit you.
every time? That sounds annoying. Good thing the Horizon. Actually, if the Horizoners did that, they'd probably be fair. Because then they wouldn't stun lock you.
I think that's what keeps the Wolfmen fair, because they could probably stun lock you if it wasn't for taunting. Then again, considering how slow Wolfmen go, it is your fault.
Yeah, it's basically that Zangief walking you. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what enemies all have their sounds playing at the same time if they all happen to die.
That was the most sensual I've ever heard in a while. Once like that.
Unfortunately, the rifle pierces, which kind of makes off-screen shots hard to keep track of.
Hey, you can't be too picky, it's a good gun.
Yeah, it beats having to kill them individually with just the handgun and then the tranquilizer. And then it's like, oops, wrong elevator.
Whoops! I went the wrong way. My bad. I got lost in a maze that is this game's design.
Pretty much.
Oh, there he goes again. Every fucking time you go in somewhere.
It's so the vampires know that, you know the
Oh
vampires.
my god! The audio is certainly a treat with this.
Yep, enemy sounds layering over each other.
Sprinkle it on her leg there, and then...
Sadly, she wasn't fully tranquilized. You know, this kind of looks inappropriate in a way.
In a way. Not just overall. In a way, maybe, kind of. All these
And
dead ladies.
I-
Oh, well, I wonder what could have done then.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure the Baltimore police force would have loved to have Keith.
Probably.
Another thing that makes it hard to save people with the rifle is, like, you never know if it pierces an enemy off screen.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be a bit of a difficult thing to work around.
But would you rather sit there and just watch me handgun them?
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really have a big consequence towards the ending if what you're telling me is true.
Mostly,
it's like-
it contributes to your ranking and getting J's.
Uh-oh.
Double Wolfmen. I think I get hit here so you can see the taunt. I don't know. God damn it.
They sound like Donkey Kong and Melee. That's really weird.
At least they don't sound like DK64 Diddy.
Nobody knows about that, don't tell them. Not yet. The time is not right.
At least I purchased food!
Do you have food? Quick, crawl to that vent. Oh. Oh, you can't fit in that one. Oh, goodness, no. That'd be too much. It would stretch my disbelief far too much.
Okay, this part's annoying.
Alright, now you have to play Cubert. Oh. Somehow far worse.
First of all, you have to use the key out of your inventory, even though that's the only possible item that can be used on that. And then second of all, we have to get the red dot in that glowing center crosshair. And notice the notches below, the red ones. We have to do this 8 times. And each time the dot gets progressively faster. This is one hell of a step up from Lights Out, don't you say?
It's more like turn the friggin' computer off. Lights off. Can you just mash?
If you do that, it'll just go squiggly and reset the position. See, now it's getting faster. And the movement ranges are more dramatic. And
Ooh.
thank fuck that puzzle is over.
Now do it again! Go to the other side of the room to get a plate. Put a plate in the computer.
And there's also a countdown. And while you're doing this, there's Horizoners that can attack you.
And also your game lights on fire like a Samsung Note 7. And that's the iOS port. Actually, the Android port, sorry. Samsungs are Androids. My bad! Corrected myself.
Speaking of NVIDIA, this game should be on the Nintendo Switch. Imagine being able to play this game anywhere you go.
To have your friends ask you questions like, did you really grow up for this? As an adult, what do you do? Nothing.
I play Lights Out. And no mail apologizing for that puzzle.